Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well on this very cold eve of Thanksgiving. So if you hear the noise in the background, that's the heating system running. So it's like 60 degrees in the shop now. I've had it running for a while. But I want to do a review and test of this product that was sent to me from a company called, I think it's Retevis or Retevis. I've seen people pronounce it either way. And what we have is the model RT21V. It's a 2-watt VHF MURS radios. Has a 3.7 volt lithium ion batteries. And also they sent 2 technical antennas to go along with it. So we'll get this out of the box and take a look at it and see how good they are. Okay guys, so here's the layout. We got 2 2-watt 5-channel VHF MURS radios. There is 2 lithium ion batteries, 2 belt clips, 4 packs of screws to mount the belt clips, 2 stubby antennas, 2 chargers, 2 wall adapters. These are USB. If you see, the charger has a USB. 2 wristbands or wrist straps. 2 technical type antennas, and these are the AL800s, and they're from Prime radio products. They are the J2517A and user manual. Now they contacted me, want to review these, and I said yeah, because you know it's always good to have some radios. I mean, if you're traveling with friends, I mean, this beats a cell phone, just to pick up a radio and talk without texting back and forth. Hiking, camping, taking the kids to the malls. This is a good thing to have. I see so many people using ham radios illegally, or VHF marine radios illegally, and with the price of these things, I just don't understand why they do that. Now MURS is multi-use radio service, and you can use these as is without a license. And like I say, each radio is a 5-channel radio. Now probably in another video I will tear these things apart and take a look at it and see how it's built. But I mean, but for the price of them, you can't beat a radio like this. Good VHF radio, especially with the technical type antennas on it, ought to do a pretty good job, you know, getting through dense forest or buildings or whatever. So should do really good. So the link that they give me, which actually I'll have it down in the description box below, is for a 4-pack radio. So it's right here, 4-pack. So there's 4 of these radios, 4 chargers, 4 antennas, 4 batteries, 4 of everything. The only thing that doesn't come in this is the technical type antennas. But as you can see, the price of these are $79.99. So let's hope this price don't change. But she did tell me they're having a Black Friday sale, so that's why I want to go ahead and get this video out, because I don't know, they may be on sale even more. We'll just have to wait till Friday to see. But you know, the brand is Retevis, the black radios. Number of channel is 5. Number of batteries, 4 lithium ion batteries, and tune of frequency is MURS. And you can go up here and read all about these if you want to. I just want to get them checked out and see how well they work. This is the Retevis technical antenna. It's SMA-F, female. antenna that works on the Bofang's and Retevis and a few other other. But the good thing about this is a dual band antenna. It's 144 and 430 megahertz antenna. So I'll leave this down below in the under the show more tab. You can click on that and follow the links and read the reviews. That's also a few videos on YouTube on this this particular radio. Now, also another thing I like about this particular radio, this radio has the 5 standard MURS frequencies. But if you wanted to go in, and this radio does CTCSS, you know, subaudible tones and a few other stuff, and wide narrow band FM. If you wanted to go in and reprogram this radio for your local VHF repeater, you can order this programming cable. I'll leave the link to that down below also. This cable is like $10.99, and you can use a program called Chirp. Then just a little closer look at the radio. You see you have your channel selector, operates to 5 channels. You have the off on volume, SMA antenna port, there's a red transmit light, PTT, and a monitor to monitor before you start talking. If you look at the back of the radio, you can see what there's like a metallic piece in here. This is actually plastic, and you can see your 2 battery terminals. And your battery, it's just a clip-on battery. See, it's got the outside terminals for charging, and it just slides on and clicks right in place. Now, if you're using Chirp, you can go in here. Like I said, the squelch is preset, but you can actually take Chirp and change the squelch setting if it's a little bit too tight, or you know, not quite squelching out all the noise you want. You can change that in the program. I haven't tried that. I'm just going by what I'm reading, so you know, mileage could vary. The SMA antenna just screws right in. Oh, here's another feature. You know, it's got the standard SMA with the internal threads, but this also has external threads. So you can go with different type of connectors and antennas on this. On channel 1, I'll power it up.
1.
And you see it tells you what frequency it's on, or which channel it's on.
2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
And channel 1 is 151.820. Key it up and you see the red light comes on. We can hit monitor. As I key it up, you can see it on the spectrum analyzer. Also looking at the IFR. And I can monitor the FM deviation. I'm on 6 kilohertz. Test 1 2, test 1 2, and it's doing about 3.5 to 4 on the deviation. So you know, it's not too hot, but it's not bad. That's pretty much standard. There was no CTCSS tone programmed in. If it was, you would see this meter go up to about 1 on the deviation scale, but it's nothing there. So CTCSS is not enabled on these frequencies. So they say it does 2 watts of power, so we just want to check out the transmitter. I'm going to screw this SMA feed through into the antenna port, and then we're going to screw on this SMA coax right onto it. And this is connected directly to the IFR Super S. Okay, we'll key it up. See our spectrum. Frequency error. It's 1 kilohertz. It's just about spot on. We can look at the SM deviation, and again about 3 to 4. That's not bad. We're going to go down here to average of 15 watts and key up the handheld. And you can see we're doing about 2 watts, almost 2 watts of power. Go down here to peak. Yep, about the same thing, 2 watts of power. And that's pretty good for this little handheld. I haven't even charged the batteries up. Alright, we want to check our receiver. I've got the radio just sitting there, hooked up. Look over here on 0.2 microvolts, just sitting there, and we'll go to generate. And as you can see, it's already receiving. I'll cut this down just a little bit. That's 0.1 microvolt. So there you can see it's just below 0.2 microvolts, and the radio is receiving that pretty good. But the thing seems to have a very hot receiver on it. So I'm looking at the spectrum analyzer. I'm about 50 megahertz up to 450 megahertz. I just want to see what type of spike we're going to see. Now we are going to see one at about 300, and I think it's 330 megahertz from this frequency, which is going to be a harmonic, you know. And just want to look at it and see. And this is our 151 820 frequency here, and you can see it's about 300, between 300 and 400 megahertz. There is a little small spike there, and it's way down. No problems with the spectrum. Looks real good. Now we could do more tests on that, and maybe when I do a teardown on this, that's what we'll do, is get on in there and look at it real close, and set up the spectrum analyzer to see every little blip that it actually puts out. So I want to look at these little AL 800 antennas, and you can see it's SMA. It has a loading core here and a loading core at the top, and this thing is telescopic. Now this is a UHF VHF antenna. It's right here, VHF UHF. So that ought to really reach out and get some good distance. Now it also comes with a another antenna here, and apparently this connects to this. Yep, the bottom screws out, and this screws into it as so. Now this is good for running around in the woods or whatever, hiking down trails and stuff, and you know, it's a lot more antenna than this is. So this should be a pretty good VHF antenna. It has the coil in the bottom of the base, and then you just carry this around with you in case you need to reach out and touch someone. As you see, that screws right on top of the radio and looks pretty good. Well, there you go, guys. Just a quick look and test of the Retevis RT21V VHF MURS radio. Again, no license required. These things are good for just about anything you could think of. Hunting, camping, fishing with your buddies, traveling. I mean, just, you know, the list is just goes on and on and on what you can do with them. And I'm a lot more impressed with this radio than I was the let's say the Bofang UV5R. The sensitivity on the receiver is much better than the other radio is, which, you know, the only option difference is, you know, with the UV5R. You can program UHF and VHF, and that radio I think is 1 watt. But anyway, this is pretty cool here. I like this. I'm going to get some more testing in and take these things out in the field, see how it goes. One thing I might do is just put one in the house. And this shop is an RF dead zone inside of it. I don't know why, but even my cell phone doesn't work that good in here. Now, when I hook external antennas up, no problem, but inside the shop, so texting back and forth to my wife, she needs me, to go in the house. She might text me, and I don't get the text message until I step out the door. Then it's like an hour too late, so you get put in the doghouse real quick. But yeah, I might just carry one of this in the house, put it in the kitchen, set it in the drop-in charger, and keep one out here. And when she needs me, all she got to do is just pick up and call me. So yeah, very nice. Anyway, links down in the description box. Love to hear your comments, see what you think about these, if you have ever tried these. Did some searching. They don't look like they've been out too awful long. I definitely want to get out and try these AL800 tactical antennas and see how they work, and just find out just what the range is, how far I can go down the road, and still be able to make contact back. But I'll use both of these. Okay, so again, I'll do some more testing on these and see how to go and check out the range with using the standard antenna and the tactical antenna. See just how good it is. I think it's going to be a pretty good radio. They feel good. They fit your hand good, ergonomic, and I got arthritis in my hand, so something like this works pretty good for me. I think they'll work out real good. Okay guys, let me know in comments below what you think, and I'll have links down below to these radios. Like I say, the 4-pack, it's under $100. It's hard to beat, and we'll be looking to see how that Black Friday sale goes on these. Like I say, I don't know if these will be on sale. She did email me and said something about that, but I didn't quite clarify enough with her, so I don't know, it might even be cheaper. We'll have to look and see. Anyway guys, we'll see you in the next video.